Hi guys, thanks for tuning back into the channel, back into this video. In this video we're at a Porsche 911 Carrera S, and we're going to demonstrate the X-Tool D8 diagnostic package, which is aimed at really sort of automotive enthusiasts, owners, DIYers, and also garages, workshops, okay, because it covers a huge range of manufacturers and systems and service functions within those manufacturers, okay. I'm going to pop the link to this kit in the description below this video. There are fakes, there are clones, they can damage your vehicle, and it's just not worth going down that route. But having said that, the genuine tool is a really good tool, so if you want to get the genuine tool, please do use the link in the description. That will take you through to the genuine product. On this vehicle we have a few warning lights, a few messages here, so we're going to use this to get to the bottom of all of these. We've got the engine. The three main systems are the engine, the airbags, and the ABS system as well. We've got the problems here. So we know what the problems are. We've previously diagnosed this, so we have done a little bit of work behind the scenes in order to show you this video and show you this tool in action in the real world. Okay, so we've got the tool plugged into the diagnostic port. I'm not sure if you can see the red connector there just on the corner of the screen. We're going to click on Diagnosis, and we're going to select our manufacturer, which is Porsche. So we find Porsche, and then you can either ask the tool to find your vehicle, or you can manually select it. So let's just go automatic detection for this one. It's found a 2013 Porsche 991 Carrera S, and again, this will automatically detect or scan the whole vehicle for faults, or you can just select this one here, which will allow you to manually select the system. Now, these are potential systems that you can diagnose. It all really depends on the specific vehicle. If you were in a different vehicle, you would probably see a different list of systems here, okay? So it all depends on the actual vehicle. And in this particular case, we're going to start with the engine. So the check engine light is there. We've also got the engine message coming on right there. So we're going to click on to DME or ECM, which is Engine Control Module. And we're going to read the trouble codes. Okay, so these were the trouble codes that we've been getting, mainly due to cylinder 6. There is a PSM fault in there as well. You get a little bit of crossover when there has been like an electrical failure or connection, which there has been in this case, but it's nothing to worry about. We are just concentrating on the misfire cylinder 6 and the cylinder 6 faults. Generally indicates that there is a faulty ignition coil. So the engine was in fact running a lot rougher, but what we've done now is, because we had the cylinder 6 misfire, we've put new ignition coils in all of the cylinders. There's 6 cylinders in total, and that's now led to the engine running a lot smoother. Okay, if one of the ignition coils has failed, the chances are the others are probably not far behind it, so I definitely recommend changing them all at the same time. It's definitely cost effective in the long run to get them all changed rather than paying for labour again, because certain things need to be removed, so you may as well get them all done at the same time. In any case, that's what we've done. We're going to now clear the trouble codes, and we should get rid of the warning light. But with Porsche it's a little bit different. You can't clear the trouble codes with the engine running, so you do need to turn the engine off but the ignition on. So before I turn the engine off, I'm just going to make a quick note of the warning lights which are on while the engine is running. That will indicate that there are faults in those systems, because when I turn the ignition on, we get a lot more warning lights, because you always do at the ignition stage, but when the engine's turned on, only the faults will stay on the dashboard. Okay, I'm just going to turn that heat off there, it's a bit hot in here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just turn the engine off but put the ignition back on. You see we've got a few more warning lights, but nothing to worry about. And what we can do now with the tool is click on clear trouble code, because we have fixed the fault. Okay, so it's no trouble code detected, but the engine light hasn't gone off, because, as I say, we're at the ignition stage. The lights will always stay on at the ignition stage. So we can go back in and just double check that the faults have been erased properly, and we've got no fault codes detected, so that's a good sign. Okay, we then go to the PSM. There was a front left faulty ABS sensor, which you can see here. Generally you will get the main fault. You probably also get like a little bit of a network or a problem, which we've got in this case here, and again a little bit of crossover, because there was a fault, well there still is a fault with the airbag system, which I'll come to in a second, but the main issue here was the front right ABS sensor, and we're just going to click on clear trouble code, and we get rid of that. No fault codes detected, so you can go back in no fault codes detected. So that is, we're happy we've dealt with the ABS fault as well. And these warning lights are flashing, they will stabilize in a second. There we go. And then the last one was the airbag fault. So click on airbag, click on read trouble code, and we've got thorax airbag on driver's side, resistance too high, and then we've got seat belt buckle driver interruption. Yeah, we found a loose connection underneath the driver's seat. So that explains why we were getting an airbag light. It kind of gives the impression that there's a lot more going on than there really is, but we can just clear the trouble code there, and there we go.
Where's that Pitman's pies at?
Just there behind. But no, that one there, 9F and 9E, but they're not there at the minute. They only work like in the mornings, and then they're not there now.
So where do they make them?
In there.
They're only there in the mornings?
Aye.
And can public just go and buy them out?
No, they don't sell them to the public. They only sell them to like shops and like restaurants and that.
Ah, but they will for cash, will they?
I don't know.
He's not being tried.
No. But if you come back like in the mornings, they're normally there. But also like they're in and out because they're doing deliveries, you know.
So they automatically make them in there?
Yeah.
Every pie's
well, I mean, I don't know. You'd have to ask them. But like,
are they buying them in?
No, they make them all themselves.
Right, either.
Right. Absolutely crazy. Never even said thanks, just walked up to us, completely interrupted what I was doing. God, thank you. Anyway, two guys in a black BMW, not even saying thanks or anything. Anyway, there we go. I forgot where I was now. So we got the airbag, and we go read trouble code. Oh yeah, that's all been done. So what we'll do is we'll turn the engine on, and hopefully we'll get rid of all of these warning lights. Start, stop. So we've got rid of all of these. We've still got the the seatbelt light. That's because the seatbelt isn't connected. So we'll put that on, and there we go. Whoops. You notice we've still got the start stop. We believe that is because we've still got the wheel off, but once we get the wheel on, we'll start driving again, and then that shouldn't be a problem. I guess that will go off on its own. But ultimately, you see all of the main warning lights that we were getting all completely reset now. And this is, as I say, it's a fantastic tool. It's the X-Tool D8. I'll pop the link to it in the description below this video. I do apologise for the interruption in the video a little bit earlier, but you know, that's what happens in the real world. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope this helps.